Goalkeeper Joe by Marriott Edgar. Joe Dunn had a passion for football. He gave all his time to that sport. He played for the West Dudley Whippets on days when they turned out one short. He'd been a member of the club for 3 seasons, but he grumbled again and again, because he found only time that they used him were when it were pouring with rain. He felt as his talents were wasted, when each week his job seemed to be not but minding the clothes for the others and chucking clods at referee. So next time selection committee came round to ask for his sub, he told them if he didn't play him, he'd transfer to some other club. Committee they coaxed and cajoled him, but found he'd have none of their shifts, so they promised to play him next weekend in a match against Solihull Swifts. This match was the plum of the season, an annual fixture it stood. It was reckoned as good as a cup tie by them as like plenty of blood. The day of the match dawned in splendour. A beautiful morning it were, with a fog drifting up from the brick fields and a drizzle of rain in the air. The Whippets made Joe their goalkeeper, a thing as weren't wanted at all, for they knew once battle had started they'd have no time to mess with the ball. Joe stood by the goalpost and shivered, while the fog round his legs seemed to creep, till feeling neglected and lonely, he leant back and went fast asleep. He dreamt he were playing at Wembley, and the roar of a thundering cheer. He were kicking a goal for the Whippets, when he woke with a clout in his ear. He found was the ball that had struck him, and inside the net there it lay. But as no one had seen this here happen, well, he punted it back into play. 'Twas the first ball he'd punted in anger. His feelings he couldn't restrain. Forgetting as he was the goalkeeper, he ran out and kicked it again. Then after the ball, like a rabbit, he rushed down the field full of pride. He reckoned if nobody stopped him, then happen he'd score for his side. Halfway down he bumped into his captain, who weren't going to let him go by, but Joe, like Horatio Nelson, put a fist to the captain's blind eye. On he went till the goal lay before him. Then stopping to get himself set, he steadied the ball, then he kicked it, and it landed right in the net. The fog seemed to lift at that moment, and all eyes were turned on the lad. The Whippets seemed kind of dumbfounded, while the Swifts started cheering like mad. 'Twas his own goal he'd kicked the ball through. He'd scored for his foes against his friends, for he'd slept through the referee's whistle, and half-time he hadn't changed ends. Joe was transferred from the West Dudley Whippets to the Solihull Swifts, where you'll see, still minding the clothes for the others and chucking clods at the referee.